players that can get in and follow up the damage that Far has put down.
IPN pretty brave, obviously bringing the Zenyatta into this particular matchup. Shorefall will be looking to harass, but he's taken down by Track early on in the fight. That's IPN down now, the 1-for-1 trade, but this is looking much better for Norway. Track lands himself a nice double barrage and a finish off on Crimzo. And Norway move in and take residence on the point. Agility stripped away from him, but Shorefall bites his time, and there it is. Hack on at least 4 players of the Norwegian squad. And they'll be forced away. The barrage from Agility's this time, and he finds himself both Track and Ico.
I will say this though, Mitch, they did force Canada to use all of their ultimates during that, able to get back towards the point as well using Valkyrie. This is definitely looking like it's going over towards Canada.
Only got Tracer, thus far unsuccessful. Shunted off the point, does get a D-Mech at least on towards Note, but that's a punch in the back of the head on Agility's. Sends him packing. IPN is able to deal with XQC, that Discord, or finding some value, but he's sitting on the point now and he lacks his mercy support. Shorefall gets in there. XQC brought back to life for good measure, but that will do the job for Canada. Round 1.
Yeah, and IPN actually gets for Norway.
Barrage there coming under from Agility's in the back corner of a tricky fighter with a double self-destruct, and there it is. The Deadeye claims 2 more. 2 ultimates, 4 kills. Norway happy with that one. They did lose, only got a decomp, but they still had the numbers to control the point. Does render you, immune to getting hit by that EMP if you're inside. Crimzo now comes out with a response EMP, and it's a second support ultimate drawn out of Norway. Sound barrier now only got, it's not going to be enough to keep him alive. He was deep in enemy territory, and it's dangerous when Agility is patrolling the skies. Only got an IPN, probably the 2 most important heroes right now for Norway, are down. It's looking grim, man.
Yes, Decod switches over to Wrecking Ball, gets some of that reactive armor on the point, but almost gets hacked up here by Shorefall. Not going to be able to make it back in time. That'll be a map 1 win here for Canada.
The fight, he's forced to use his translocator, right? So returning to the fray for him now is going to take some time. Tricky gets desuited here, and Decod already fell early on, so all the initiation capacity for Norway has been removed from this situation. They really can't do much now except sit on the low ground, and Track there just gets a face full of monkey fist, and it's all over for him.
Yeah, they use their coalescence during that fight. Maybe you see them switch off with the Moira now.
You want to use his cooldowns on that Diva? Regardless, he's going to have to now. He gets lasered down by Onigod. The Transcendence was a little bit too late to the fight, but Crimzo still giving the healing to the rest of his team. Self-destruct in the backline. Crimzo thought he was going to get away from that one, but he was just too far around the corner, and he's taken down by Tricky. And now Note trying to take to the skies to get a bit of space, but Canada are completely split. It's the divide and conquer strategy for Norway, and it's worked out. They'll get the first point.
Yeah, Crimzo actually tries to go back using the Transcendence.
Well, they need the shields from Rally, probably the morale as well. If I'm honest, Shorefall drops in big EMP, and Track is just completely smashed up against the rock face. 4 deaths already for Norway, and they're going to try and tentatively push the car, but it really is just Tricky left. He will be desuited, moved away, overtime will be done, and Canada put up a staunch defense on Blizzard Worlds.
And it's actually a really... runs right into him.
Hello, quite the rendezvous there between 2 Sombras. Track decides to pull the plug on that one. And that could be a bit of a problem here. No translocator available for it. Tricky deseated already, and the dive is on Canada. Wasting no time and getting onto that high ground. Tricky, just a mini diva left for him right now, and Ico, he wants that health pack. But the boop on Agilities will prevent him from being able to get that one. He will be picked up in time. Now it's up to Onigod in Track. Very mobile, very sprayed. Didn't either, but it doesn't really take that much at this point. Ico trying to get back to the payload. He gets there just in time. Tricky drops on top. Track's also going to have to join in. Cowabunga, they drop in on the top. Unfortunately for Norway, it's just drips and drabs, and it's not enough. Canada, clearly not to be denied. Where he puts himself to give that healing to his Track. Oh no, the poison mine claimed him. And now Shorefall has so much more room. There's no Genji in the picture, but this is the dive that we're looking for from Norway. They were lacking healing at the outset, but they're trying to get in and get the damage done. Unfortunately, the fight went a little bit longer than they would have liked.
You can't have so little healing going against the Junkrat on the high ground, especially.
See how much damage they sort of take before they get there. That's really the important one. No, they've lost Ico already. That's just terrible for them. They needed the sound barrier in this next fight, and now it's not available. Shorefall found Decon as well, and it's a very ragged Norway squad that eventually crawled onto the point, but all they have time to do is roll over and give their last breath. Onigod's head goes rolling, and Norway, no one stands alive.
So they were not really able to make any...
This isn't how it's supposed to happen. Canada have set up now, but Norway are trying to fight back at them. XQC still looking healthy, but doesn't really know where to put himself. Charge doesn't connect on Track, who already found 2 kills. Very dexterous on the Genji. The hand of Canada is kind of revealed, but you're going to have to go back to spawn here as it doesn't quite work out.
When you come through when they came through the teleporter, you're actually like back
pretty soon, but he's at half health. Self-destruct onto the point. So this is going to force a repositioning for Canada. He runs straight into the self-destruct. Track couldn't survive it. XQC bounds on forward, and IQ has turned into a pancake. And that'll be it, Matt. Just the 1 tick was all that Canada needed on the point, and eventually they come up with a winning solution. Map 3. Now for Canada, we'll take the series as a result. Looking worse for wear is it's just him and Magnitude that now have been completely separated from the rest of it. This is a lost fight almost immediately. I have to feel with Note and Magnitude now down. That's brutal.
I think Canada really caught off guard with, Track's Hanzo play at the beginning and same with...
The famous Magnitude Ninja Boy. All right, I'm here for it. Takes a big hit, only got to the high ground, jumped on immediately, taking down both tanks from Canada, went after the Widowmaker and got their prize.
As you do have to invest the Valkyrie in here for Canada, as you just need to get out onto the point. So there'll be a nice shot there from Track, taking out Magnitude. They're going to use a Transcendence here as well, as Norway trying to push this. They do lose one to the self-destruct, but they should still come out on top in this fight. XQC using Primal Rage, just trying to stall this enough for his teammates to come back. So he knows they did get 1 or 2 picks there. They do have a little bit of a spawn advantage as Track coming off that respawn now.
Canada as a team have 2. Only got now. Grappling hook up on high. Aiko down early. Norway really starting to lose that momentum they built up earlier on in this round. Only got just trying to back away. XQC, I see you, fam! I see you! And is it a quiet moment? Yeah, just, yeah.
Just returning the favor. They were doing it.
Fourth coming now. If he can use it before he goes down, he does. He got bionated, but he's still okay. Aiko falls inside the small room and Track trying to make ends meet with this Dragon Blade, or separate them, as it were. That's just Magnitude down. Track having to back away, gets bionated positively by his teammate, but no. Norway start falling like dominoes now. Bunny with the cleaning crew over the payload, and that will do it. Norway will have to be satisfied with 2 points. IPN drops in. No Bionade available to him when he was hacked, by the way. That's super crucial ability for Anna to have available to her, and Aiko now is hacked. Really not much he could do there, unfortunately, for the Norwegian squad. Now it's just going to be Track trying to get rid of Magnitude, but Hanzo Arrow finds its mark finally. And now Tricky will get kicked out of that mech. The turret, of course, of Torbjorn doesn't function anymore because they're out of its line of sight. Scout. Track's hacked up, so he's not going to do much for the time being. He can only just really get away and try and escape. And that payload, it's gotten there. And Norway now had to trickle in once more and, again, try and avoid just having bad spawns or being staggered.
Now they switched off of a few different heroes. Only got now smart play there, trying to put the pressure on the
Did you hear that as well? Sleep dart from IPN didn't manage to find XQC, so now he really has a lot of freedom here to work. Not getting any big knockoffs at the moment, but Crimzo from downrange finds Aiko, self-destruct. Crimzo, can he get away from that? He does. Block line of sight, gets around behind the pillar. Tricky falls to Magnitude's turret, and the Torbjorn really starting to flex. And Canada will come away with the 4-0. The clean sheet, Matthew, continues to be written.
Yeah, towards the end, Magnitude's Torbjorn, we kind of joked a little bit about it, but when they go to use a self-destructive, Tricky launches it up in the sky.